welcome to another Awaken Chaos Era video. In today's video, we are progressing through Adventure 3. It's a video I recorded while I was streaming, so you'll definitely see me kind of hopping around in different areas, answering questions for the viewers. Just a little free-to-play playthrough on the account as we're working our way through Adventure 3. Hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Alright, welcome to today's video. So we're going to be working our way through Adventure 3-1. So we've done a little bit of leveling, and we've gotten new champion heroes since we have started. So this is what our team that we're going to be working with. One thing that is very different about this game than a lot of other games is these spells that you get here. And it's important that you make sure you use them, because I was doing some content before, completely forgot about them, and because I started using them, I was able to progress in that content. So this damages all enemies, and the damage scales with the sum of all team members' attack. And then this here heals all team members for 15% of max health and grants them healing over time. So it's really cool because it's like a skill that is available that, like, let's say a hero would use, but it's not from a hero. There's also one that you can unlock a little bit later that is a AoE decreased defense, which is super helpful as well. And we're probably going to run through this real quick on auto, because, you know, I've been able to level up the heroes a good bit. But I still need to put some gear on some of them. Gear is missing on Lordric.
Oh, this will hurt a lot. Death is in bloom.
See, that's the animation. So it takes time. Like it's a bit of a waste of time if you're trying to quickly run through this. Curious. We're going to try something here right quick. We're going to do that same level, but I want to try it with just one main character and 3 pieces of food. Oh, we've unlocked the magic pass. Alright, so we get some pretty good resources. So that dude is a healer that you get. Super cool. His name was different before, wasn't it? Unless this is a different guy that they give you. So you've got a free version of this, and then you've got a paid version of this. I'm pretty sure his name was something else before. But we're going to take a look at something right quick. I want to run through here. Can I just go back to what I was doing? I'm gonna go back to here for a second.
The truth is always hidden within the mist.
And what I want to try to do is level up some food right quick.
I love the smell of gunpowder.
So I'm curious to see how much XP is given when we do this. And she may not be my best healer or my best farmer, but we're going to try her out and see how she works for farming.
This rose has thorns.
I got to see if my other lady has
This rose has thorns.
she's actually not that bad so far.
Death is in bloom. Death is in bloom.
Yeah, she's definitely a decent farmer. So she as she levels up, she'd be a great farmer. All right, so it looks like almost 200 XP for each. Okay. For each person there. Interesting. and then we get some more there. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know that she is a great farmer, or the best farmer. All right, so let's. Maybe I'll get her one day. I had Tia. I think her name is Tia, and she was a good farmer.
Mysterious darkness.
But that Valeria, I had an opportunity to use her to get her in the first beta, and for some reason I didn't. Does she waste 20% of the XP, or they give all not max HP? That is a good. So yes. So your character who is already maxed eats up 25% of that XP. That is correct.
Now you die a painful death.
So one thing that, you know, some other games do, which you might be able to do in this one, I'm not entirely sure.
Relax.
You're allowed to use friends to farm for you. Like I was able to select somebody as my rep unit, and normally that means that, you know, somebody can use her. Well, I know in Raid and in Summoners War both, at least those are the gachas that I'm used to playing, XP is wasted on your actual farmer. But in Summoner's War, you can use a friend to farm for you, and XP is not used on your friend who farms for you. Now I can put my codes in for level 5. So let me do that right quick. Who's your daddy? And I need a doctor. Is this going to make me... Oh, okay, it's not. Alright, I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, so those of you who do play, I'm sure you are aware, just make sure you put your redemption codes in that are available on the Awaken Chaos Era Discord page under the News tab. Alright, cool. So now we can level up Zachary a little more. Alright, let's go back and finish our adventure. Alright, so here we go. We have support heroes that we could use. So these are friends of mine, and those are the heroes that they have. Man, somebody already has her. She's so cool. Alright, so now what we're going to do, let's go back. Go back to our test area here. And it was 197 for each one.
I love the smell of gun. I love the smell of gunpowder.
The light of the world shall not be destroyed.
Faith demands the sword.
Yes, if you spend money on this game, you could absolutely already have level 50s and 60s. Because you can just buy the food to do it. Yo, what's up, Drafts? How you doing?
The Dark Cross will save Orenica! Sinners shall be placated!
So we'll take a look at the end of this run to see what the XP looks like.
How do you like my musket?
Oh, you're re-rolling? Fortunately, I got a good pull on my beginner roll in my first 10 pull. So I got 2 legendaries already, so I didn't have to re-roll anything. I got you. So a couple other things, if anybody else is interested in hanging out, you know, in the channel or in the stream. I also open Pokemon cards on stream, so we'll be doing that this weekend. I do broadcast a church service on Wednesday and Sunday nights, Gaming for Jesus, obviously the name. I share my faith with people, so if you're interested, you know, you're more than welcome to come by and check that out. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, so there we go. If we use one of our friends, all the XP goes to the characters. So let's see if they limit the amount of times that we can use our friend. Because in Summoner's War, you can use your friend, each friend 10 times. You used to be able to only use them once, but now it looks like they've changed it where you can use them 10 times. So let's see if I go back in here if it'll let me use... Yeah, so, okay, up here at the top. You can use each friend 3 times. So that's good to know. Yep. Cool. So, definitely learned something new in our video today. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our team back in. And work our way, finish working our way through Adventure 3. So, it's definitely a reason why you want to try to get as many... Okay, I'll search for you here in a minute. Another reason why you want to try to get as many friends as possible, because you can use them for leveling. In your guild,
Oh, this will hurt a lot.
her third skill is an AoE, I believe. I'll have to double check, but I know one of her skills is an AoE. Because her passive gives her an opportunity to hit again. So we'll take a look at her skills after this run's over. I'm sorry if anybody's interested in reading what they have to say. I apologize. My opinion, this is one thing that does bother me. These should be voice acted. I shouldn't have to read through all of this. There's a game that I've played called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Vision. One of the best story-driven... It's kind of a gacha game that I've ever played. And it's all based on speaking. So if we also see here, so he got 206 XP. So this answers a question that somebody asked earlier. He got 206 XP because he is still being leveled. However, these 3 are maxed out. We get XP jelly that goes into our bank because they are maxed out. So you don't lose the XP if your heroes are maxed out. So that is good that you get XP while you're playing for your specific character, as well as you bank the XP from the additional characters that are there. So 100% XP, it will be used, whether it be on the hero you're leveling or in your XP jelly bank. True. But I wonder, I didn't see, so I gotta look to see if I use a farmer, like a friend farmer, if their XP may also be utilized.
I cannot be calm.
Let me see if I can I view her skills from here?
No prey, no pay.
Will it let me view her skills from in here? Yes,
No
it will.
prey,
Nope,
no
wrong
pay.
person. We wanted to look at
Ready
her.
for some flaming roses?
The truth is always hidden within the mysterious darkness.
Huh. So, just Nix, thank you for the follow. Balbirth offers a revive, which is good. Hector has a lot of damage, and his kit is built to do so. Hydressa, I would have to double check her. But so it looks like you are correct. Her skills don't appear to do anything that's supposed to be an AoE. So that's one enemy, one enemy, one enemy. So I have to see if that actually AoE hits everybody or if it's just this skill. Yeah, a Hydressa, if she's got 2 AoEs, then absolutely. So we'll have to watch her hit again to see if that skill actually hits everybody or if it just hits one additional person.
The truth is always hidden within the mysterious darkness.
We're going to take a look at a... No, that's Tia, not Hydressa.
Squire, stand behind me.
This one?
Ice shall rule this land.
So you got an AoE. Yeah, you get the speed down. And then 50% chance for a bonus AoE? Absolutely. If you had to choose, I would choose Hydressa of those 3. Because she's going to give you the most value having multiple AoEs. And then her attack is pretty high. Her speed's a little low. But that's what I would go with. This skill is not an AoE. But these other 2 are. And then she has a chance of a 3rd AoE attack. Yo, what's up, Cuddle? How you doing? Alright, let's go ahead and get finished with our run here for our leveling video, or our adventure video.
No prey, no pay.
Yeah, Valeria does have some good skills as well. Definitely a top performer. Tia, Valeria, Hydressa, those are all good units with multiple AoEs who do a good amount of damage. Tia also has freeze available. Alright, so let's watch her skill. Yeah, that... so, either A, the skill is labeled incorrectly, or B, the skill performs incorrectly.
In bloom.
I hope it's the fact that the skill is labeled incorrectly over it performing incorrectly.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
And that's kind of one of those, do you want to report that as a bug? Or do we, what we should do is say, hey, her skill is labeled incorrectly. She actually performs AoE. So you should fix the way that the skill is written. That's what we're going to go with. We're not going to say that the skill is a bug and it's performing incorrectly, because obviously if it's an AoE skill, we want to keep the AoE skill. So yeah. Why can't you give me voices? Like it's if you need me to voice this for you, Awaken, I can definitely do that. If you'd like to hire me, I can do your voices. All right, so these are champions that or heroes we can get by completing different tasks in the game. Correct. Are you asking me about what I was just talking about in terms of the skill written incorrectly? I was talking about on my game here. What is her name? Begins with an S. What was her name? Hang on. Cyrus. Yes. So you had asked about Cyrus's skill. She's doing more than one skill that's doing an AoE attack. So my thought process is the way the skill is written is incorrect, not the way the skill should attack. So her bonus passive does AoE, and her attack does AoE, but it's labeled as a single target. I think that's a better route than saying it's only supposed to hit one, but it's bugging and hitting more than one.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
This rose has thorns.
Well, the first one that she hit at the beginning hit all the units. So we'll continue to watch it from beginning to end. And what I'll do is I'll manual it to see what skill is doing what. Oh my goodness. I don't think anybody's really attached to the story. If you want to draw me in with your story, speak to me, don't make me read you. I don't like watching movies with subtitles. I like listening to what's going on. So that's one thing I have noticed, is your buffs and your debuffs and all that stuff carry over from wave to wave. I did notice that, which most games don't do that. Most games, when you go to the next wave, your buffs and all your stuff is gone. So it looks like your stuff carries over.
There's no room for hope here.
Applies stun to an enemy and removes all of their positive effects. I'll keep what I've got for now. So let's take a look here, and let me see if I can hurry up and turn off the auto before it kicks in. Oh, this is a boss? Well, that doesn't really help us then if it's a boss.
A bear's gotta eat. Now you die a painful death. We're so sweet.
Death is in
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, that AoE defense down is clutch because I don't believe there is another hero in this game who gives you an AoE defense down. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure during the second beta I looked into that
This
and
rose has thorns.
none of them did. My goodness, that is a really good team you're working with. Hydressa, Mathasia, Celestial, Kayn, and Scarlet. Yeah, there is. I'm going to pull it up in a second. Also, if anybody is interested, if you'd like to join the Discord, I do post when we go live and things like that in there. And there's different areas for chatting and whatnots. So feel free to hop in there. Alright, so we've unlocked the bounty hunt. If we go index, search, and then we go defense down. And also, last time, this wasn't 100% accurate as well, so.
I will defend this land at any cost.
So she offers a single defense down. Alright, it sorts it by... Alright, let me do this before we get into that. My ADD is kicking in again. Let's go ahead and finish our adventure here, and then we'll dive in and take a look at that.
Do not treat me like a beast.
And then again, we want to test Cyrus's skills to see what is doing what. Yes, I don't. Dang it. Well, we'll have to catch it next round. Alright, so that was her ultimate skill that she did. Yeah, it says it's to an enemy, and that was clearly more than one enemy that was attacked. And then I would assume that was her passive. So we're going to select one enemy.
Relax.
And she attacked two enemies with that second skill.
A bear's gotta eat.
So we see that her second skill attacks two people, unless it's her passive that's causing her to attack an additional person during that attack. Oh, I definitely thought that first skill was going to kill him. Is that first skill supposed to attack twice?
Relax. Oh, this will hurt a lot.
That hit 3 people. I'm confused.
Death is in bloom.
So it seems like multiple skills for her are written. It could stack. That's one thing that I ran into an issue with the beta, is that a lot of times skills weren't worded correctly, So I think we may have that issue here, because her ultimate skill clearly attacked everybody. So I'm gonna do it again, not on auto this time. And another thing, when I was playing this game before, yeah, that's true. I was never out of bread. Like, I always had food to farm. They give you so much food in this game.
Ready for some flaming roses?
Oh, skip. I don't want to. I don't want to. If you're not going to read it to me, I don't want to hear about it. All right. So this skill clearly says grants attack up for 2 turns, and then deals 140% damage to an enemy. First, we're just going to select one enemy. Yep. So that one did only attack that one enemy, but I'm pretty sure last time that killed multiple enemies. So if we put it on auto, and it attacks more than one enemy, then that's clearly a bug that's within the auto.
Now you die a painful death.
So here she should go twice, because this is her second turn.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
And she attacked 2 people.
Bring it on. Aha!
Alright, we're just going to auto the rest of this. Brick Bat, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Ooh, a corrupt orca. That's pretty cool looking. Is that an actual character in the game that you can get? So it looks like when that skill is on auto, it attacks multiple enemies. But when it's on manual, it does not. Oh, you've seen a streamer pull him? That character is cool looking.
This rose has thorns. Death is in bloom.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
That's like one of those, you kind of feel like you want to report a bug, but if it works in your favor, do you really want to report a bug?
This rose has thorns.
Yeah. But she did that skill on the first turn. So when we go into the next one, she does that skill on the first attack. So nothing should be stacked on the first attack. Yeah, we got ourselves some gear. I think this is crit gear. Yep, crit gear. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's the passive that's causing it, or if it's the just a bug with the auto that's causing it. Because at the beginning of the round, the passive should not do that. Because the passive is every 2 turns. So it wouldn't be on the first turn, it would be on the second turn. Or it could be on the first turn and then on the third turn. So it's hard to determine. However, in auto, when she does that skill, it attacks everybody. Alright, we're not going to go to the next chapter. We're going to go back and finish chapter 3 here. And then... Nope, we're going to go back. Nope, we're not doing that. We're going to finish our chapter 3 here. We're going to go through our test. Hopefully this one's not as bad as the last one was. Alright, well at least we can use our own people in this one. So I can tell you that 2S1 was an absolute nightmare. It took 4 or 5 turns for me to pass it. So 2 things that you want to make sure you're using your skills that I don't know if they're spells. So I autoed round 1, 2, and 3, but when I hit round 4 I had to manual it. And it's all with RNG if the bleeding lands, and you also want to make sure that you're using your spells, your attack spell. So I did have to manual the 4th battle. And it was definitely a pain, for sure. Yep, you want to make sure you use that the defense down first with the orc, and then use the bleed attack second. And you also, like I said, you want to make sure that you use your spells that are available to you. Because I wasn't using the spells at all. Oh! That's what that was! It was the spell! That's what that AoE attack was that we saw that we were curious about. That was the AoE spell attack. Now it makes sense. No bug. We figured it out. No bug. Oh my goodness. I don't want to hear your story. Just let me attack you, please. Horus, Doris, and Goris. Where are they going? It ran away. I think that's so. I thought it would be funny. So like, I don't know, those of you who watched Animaniacs back in the day, you had Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. It would be hilarious. It was like Horace, Doris, and like Frank. Oh gosh. They're all running away because they're all scared. Yep. That's what it was. Yeah. Frank. Or Fred. Yep, that's correct. You are very welcome. Ooh, we got a crick fly. Don't know what we're going to do with that, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, and it was funny because I ran it like 4 times and completely forgot to use the spell. And making sure that you use those skills in that order definitely make a difference. Because I just hit auto the first 2 times, and then I had to figure out. I mean, it really depends on who else you have available to you. If you don't have somebody who is better for you in progressing the game, then yeah, you could do that. It you know, it just really depends. All right, so we have completed our adventure, chapter 3. That was probably the most ADD. Oh, wait. We're not done yet. I'm just kidding.
Be merciless, my beast! Death is in bloom. Feel my blades!
I'll have to look and refresh my memory, but I believe yes. Still good.
Relax. Oh, this will hurt a lot.
This rose has thorns.
So I am currently playing it on BlueStacks. I use their APK in BlueStacks. So that's what I'm using right now. We defeated the mightiest of Goblin Knights. Hooray! I gotcha. Alrighty, we got a nice loot there. Alright, and it just crashed on me. Fortunately, that doesn't happen super often. But since we did clear... I'm invisible. Since we did clear our adventure chapter 3, that's what this video is all about. It did get a little ADD in there because I am streaming and recording the videos at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed what running through Adventure 3 looks like. I will be streaming the game pretty regularly, so make sure you follow on Discord. Make sure if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the video, please put them in chat in the comment section. And if you want to get check out more of my videos, make sure you enable notifications for whenever I release a new video. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay blessed.